Welcome to week 5 of turning $1,000 into $10,000. And wow, was this week rough. Red days after red days. Even a killer Nvidia earning wasn't able to save the market. So what caused this market dip? And how should you prepare for it in the upcoming weeks? Let's get into it. Why did the market dip this week? Well, there are 3 main reasons. First, we are facing a liquidity crisis. Crypto saw one of the biggest liquidation events, with Bitcoin down over 25% in the last month. Additionally, the stock market saw one of the biggest upruns this year, and many investors are over-leveraged. So with a pullback last week, many investors either got margin call or forced liquidated. This means that there is less money circulating in the market, which caused the dip to go even further. The second reason why we saw a dip in the stock market this week has to do with the Japanese yen. Japan recently approved their $135 billion stimulus package. This in turn weakens the yen, which forces Japan to raise interest rates. And long term, this will cause the yen to strengthen. For Japanese investors investing in the US stock market, this means that borrowing money is going to be more expensive. So what are they doing? They're selling ahead of time. This is because once interest rates go up in Japan, the money they borrow is going to be more expensive to pay back. Less foreign investment means more selling pressure, which caused the stock market to dip. And lastly is the selling and taking profits of major tech stocks. During this stock market uprun, many stocks saw huge gains like Google, Apple, and Nvidia. And once there's uncertainty in the market, people tend to sell and take profits, which caused the market to dip even more. Alright, now that we know what's going on this week, let's get into our portfolio. This week, I added an extra $50 to the challenge so that I can DCA into high conviction picks. This makes our out-of-pocket cost $1,050. As of this week, we started out the week at $999 and hit an all-time low of $888. And it's currently sitting at $922. When it comes to the trades I made this week, I DCA'd into SOFI at a price of $25.89. SOFI has always been a high conviction play for me, and I'll look to add on any chances I can. Additionally, I also DCA'd into ASST at a price of $1.06. This is because Bitcoin seems to be consolidating at a price of around $85,000 right now. And I think in the future, we can see a pump in Bitcoin before it dips again. And when Bitcoin pumps, ASST will likely follow. Alright, that's about it for the week. No heavy trades, just playing defense right now in this uncertain market. My plans moving forward is to stay cautious because many investors right now seems to be over leveraged, trying to chase their losses. And personally, I am staying away from leverage at the moment. If we see a bigger dip, I'll look to buy into companies with good fundamentals like Google and Nvidia because I believe that will recover and continue to grow in the long term. Alright, that wraps up week 5 of our stock market updates. And as usual, everything in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Please do your own research before investing into anything. Peace out!